So hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today in this learning video we would see where can Nifty Bank and Nifty make momentum tomorrow and what must be your view on market with logic and reasoning. So Nifty Bank now has no as such crucial resistance on upside. 21,000 would be the first psychological level for Nifty Bank, and 21,300 level would be broken because it has been tested quite a few times. If 21,000 is broken with good volume, uh, there were many crucial levels which Nifty Bank broke today. uh, 20,000 level was one of the crucial, 20,500 level was also one of the crucial levels, and it gave a strong bullish closing. So most likely tomorrow Nifty Bank and Nifty both are set to open gap up. So let's view Nifty Bank on 15-minute time frame. As banking sector was weak as compared to Nifty 50, but you can see now Nifty Bank is recovering more as compared to Nifty. So the gap which was created between Nifty Bank and Nifty 50 is slowly being closed, and tomorrow you could see a small resistance at 21,000 level, and support would be around 20,000 and 20,500 levels. Now considering Nifty 50, there is one crucial case which I would like to highlight. Nifty 50 is similar to Nifty Bank, and it has crossed all the previous highs after recovery, and it has crossed most crucial mark of 9,900 levels. So my view for coming days for Nifty is that it would cross 10,000 levels and it would go above 11,000 levels. As you can see this gap, if it was a trap created by institutional or big players or market makers, then you could have seen a sell off today, because most of the buyers would be thinking, retail buyers would be thinking that the market has set its trend and now it's bullish, so they must have buyed over here in huge quantities, and institutional traders would have shorted on these levels. But you can know the sense of urgency which they had to take the market up, that they broke yesterday's high, and this was all because you need to understand how institutions have their trading algorithms or high frequency trading algorithms. These algorithms evaluate each and every price level, and they decide significance to each and every price and how much quantity they would like to buy or sell at each of this price. Now whenever market opens gap up, then their algorithms need to change their perspective and require a bit of modification, because these levels had some plan to buy volume or sell volume, but as these all levels are skipped and market has opened higher, let's say first case, and if institutions were trapping all traders, then this would have been a great opportunity for them, as they did not had to buy in this level and they just needed to sell. Because of this gap up opening, they had a great opportunity to create short positions and trap all the buyers and take the market on downside, but they themselves have opened the position on buying side, and if they had to take market through this level, then there would have been some rejection because of these levels present. But as the market opened gap up, they only needed to preserve or hold this gap, which was beneficial for them, because to take market up through this gap they would have required some volume, some amount of money or some investment, which gap up opening gave them their desired result without a single paisa being invested by them. So consider, and you can also see the FII's data. FII has been turned very super bullish in the last week of May, and they have bought about more than 0.5 billion rupees worth of shares in equity markets. So you may expect a halt or sideways movement in markets, but don't expect or don't be on the selling side. Now market has turned clearly into buying side. You might as tomorrow market is set to gap open, it might test 10,000 level, but either market would rise on upside or be sideways. So plan for buying, don't plan for selling. Now market is not for selling until and unless it comes below 9,900 levels. So thank you friends, happy trading, happy learning.